Hello and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I'm RespectShirt, and today we'll be continuing with Chapter 4.0. We're continuing the story today. We're in a new world, on a new planet, Ahatopia. We have officially begun the Phantasmoon games, with Sparksy being the first mask wearer. Maybe we were the second? We don't know. The mask is made of paper, so maybe it's not an official mask. And Sunday got a mask slapped on his face, too. Because the man can't help but wonder what it's like to be a god. Now, his thing seems to be about trying to find what a true utopia is. I guess that will be his challenge for this chapter. Okay. We've done quite a bit. We still need to figure out what's going on at the university. Or college, or not college, or high school. I don't know which one it is. Academy, I think they call it. And hopefully rescue March and Mr. Yang and Welt. Yeah, we also apparently have a publishing studio now, which I think is just this in the corner. So that's neat. I haven't messed around with that very much, so we'll be figuring out how to keep our publicity up for these games. These games of elation that are quite terrifying if you think about it. There also appears to be a floating magical girl wand over in the corner for some reason, which I'm gonna have to investigate and figure out what the hell that is. Nope, it's just there. It's just there. Okay, anyways, we're moving on. We're continuing. We're starting the episode, or continuing the episode, or wherever I end up putting this. So, yeah, let's keep going. Hey, Himiko, what's going on now?
Looks like Don Hong and Sunday haven't arrived yet. If you're feeling restless, why don't you go outside and explore a bit?
That sounds like an awful idea. Let's wait until the companions arrive. After a brief moment, Don Hong and Sunday arrived.
Miss Himiko, we're here.
So, are you guys gonna lead with Sunday having a mask now, or?
Slower than expected, huh? Looks like you had quite a harvest.
Quite a harvest? Okay.
That's, difficult to say.
Miss Himiko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while. I've missed you all dearly.
Well, that's an awfully sweet sentiment. I'm gonna turn up my audio real quick, because it appears to be low. Okay. Hi, Ting Yun. Glad you're not dead.
Miss Ting Yun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this diplomatic mission to Plain Arcadia?
No. She's more of a pawn in a scheme of a general.
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yuchui to help out with odd jobs. I happened to run into these two on the way.
You are way underselling what just happened, but sure.
The seer strategist. What happened on this journey?
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantasmoon games.
You didn't accidentally do anything. A general hit you in the face with a mask. I don't think you get the blame for this one.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
It was, actually, incredibly unexpected. Also, he seemed to want it, so,
I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantasmoon games, and I've been quite curious about that. Sorry. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be?
Probably.
No need to apologize, Sunday. You are a companion of the Trailblaze. No nameless would ever stop a companion from finding their own path.
Right, but again, this wasn't a decision he made. he thought about it and then got a mask forcibly put on him.
Many thanks.
But wait, did you just say accidentally?
Yes, in other words, very on purpose, but somebody else's, intent.
It's a long story. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for General Yao Guang to explain it herself.
You really don't, though.
She was with us just now, but somehow disappeared without a trace.
Madame Yao is always like this. She probably disappeared suddenly to deal with something urgent.
Yeah, something urgent. Like more scheming.
This seer strategist is just as elusive as the rumors say. Should we wait for her?
No need. I wouldn't
What?
dare impose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I asked for your understanding.
You just Batman'd your way in there, huh? There's one door to this room. Did you climb in through the window? Is making a dramatic entrance part of your divine foresight? What is wrong with this woman?
Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations.
Okay.
Your fortune in the coming days looks grim. You'd better watch out.
Well, that's terrifying.
Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade. Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours.
Yeah, it's probably to do with the Stellaron, or maybe something to do with, well, we sort of time traveled because we followed a black cat. It's weird and complicated, really.
So, you're that trailblazer Fushuan mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. Whatever's on your mind, you can discuss it with me.
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and 1 part awestruck.
Well, I guess we made the general awestruck. That's something.
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as weal or woe signs above your foreheads. I'd like to divine your fortunes as a welcome gift.
But we didn't ask for that.
However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from her at all.
Yeah, you know what? Stell with that very absent look on her face at the moment. Not much going on up there. Or in her aura, apparently. Maybe the raccoon thing is accurate.
Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Does an Ishvara like you actually exist in this world?
I mean, no, it pretty much comes down to the writers, actually. We kind of get railroaded a lot. I can indeed see the options. Fuck off. We're already starting with this, huh? Breaking the 4th wall. I've seen Terminus. Yeah, we followed a black cat back through time. It was a thing. That's just how we Stellarons are. Okay, just gonna refer to yourself as an object of destruction. I can see the options. It helps.
Everyone has options in life. But some options, they can't help you escape your fate.
If that's not true.
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse. As I said before, the weal and woe of us six align with the 6 lines of divination. If she represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above and below, spelling doom.
Cool.
If she brings weal, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike. Auspicious.
So, the fate of our journey in plain Arcadia rests on her decision.
That's a lot of pressure, actually. That's way too much responsibility for me to handle. What should I do?
I am not an Ishvara free from fate. So naturally, I can't guide those of that disposition.
Yeah, I feel manipulated again. She's
Back
just
to
dicking with
business.
us.
I take it you're not just here to read our fortunes?
I am here to greet everyone, to apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous indiscretions, and to borrow someone from you.
Miss Himeko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
It's so weird that he can do that and just does do that sometimes, of he'll just talk to the other characters in their mind. It's gotta be a little off-putting.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're not comfortable refusing, I can speak up for you.
Oh, you two. No need for whispers. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yep, okay.
How did you... Well, since the General heard us, would you mind telling us your reasons for doing this?
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible.
Why? Okay, but why, though? I guess she's trying to shake things up, as it were, to change their fate, potentially. But maybe she just likes having fun on the planet of elation.
Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons, and some guard the netherworld with their lives. I, however, fight for the Alliance by calculating and manipulating fate itself, peeking into the future.
Yeah, the manipulation part's obvious and becoming more obvious by the second. The rest, I'm unsure about.
I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance. And then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with plain Arcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantom Moon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous.
Okay, we're not really friends with Blade specifically, but the Stellaron Hunters are kind of cool with us. They sort of have plans for us or something, so not that worried?
According to my interpretation, his long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
Okay, well that could just be a weekend trip for him, though. I don't... Maybe something to do with his connection to the abundance is going to happen. Let's see.
There's no way he could do that.
I mean, you fought the guy.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. While the term dragon clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade?
Okay, so it's either a fierce battle or a calamity, and you just assumed it was calamity. They fought before.
Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations. But with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous factor.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to completely opposite outcomes. Until things become clearer, it's better to reserve judgment.
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I've brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at victory.
Interesting. He was a blacksmith.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but fate has shifted once again. I must take my leave.
Are we gonna turn our back and you're gonna hit a smoke bomb and vanish?
To put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Cienjo. On the contrary, our delegation will give him every ounce of aid within our power.
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power? She's gone.
She Batmaned us. Alright. Okay. So we're going to assume she jumped out the goddamn window, right? Because there's only one door behind everybody in this room. So the general in the very elaborate dress just jumped out the fucking window to make a dramatic exit. To make a dramatic exit from us. Okay. Alright. Good to know. What the hell is wrong with this chapter of the game?
Oh, that was quick. Madame Yao must be really busy.
Yeah, it was definitely because of her schedule and not aesthetics.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Yao, it often happens and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose. Allow me to apologize on her behalf.
She absolutely does it on purpose.
No worries. At least we know what the Cienjo is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere. She and I must head to the tavern to uncover some clues.
If Miss Himeko needs my help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are March and Mr. Yang in trouble? I'll go with you.
No, you and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet.
Really? Because 2 of our companions got kidnapped. Well, mind-controlled. Seems kind of... Well, you guys always sit up on the Astral Express while we're down, you know, fighting for our lives and nearly, well, in some cases, literally dying.
The situation with Blade is unusual. That Seer strategist's concerns aren't just baseless worries. I don't want to see the Phantasmoon games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request. To put it in the General's words, please do your best to introduce new variables.
Okay. Here's your 15 minutes of fame. We can talk with you, Miko. Prepare to head to the tavern. Oh, right. Yes, that's right. Sparkle invited us to the tavern where, I don't know, people following the path of elation seem to meet. Anyways, optional talk with everybody, so let's have some conversations real quick. Hey, Don Hung, what's, So you're gonna fight Blade again, huh?
I understand Miss Himeko's intentions. I'll leave March and Mr. Yang in your care.
Thank you, I guess, for not helping. Okay, about Blade.
Blade's appearance means the Stellaron hunters are also on the move in this world. From everything we've seen, This mission to play in Arcadia is of the utmost importance. I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron Hunter's schemes. Whatever happens this time, I hope it won't put any of you in danger. I'll do my best to make sure of that.
About March and Welt.
What? Those two are trapped in the school, forced to become a student and teacher? And the security officers are turning a blind eye to all this?
Oh yeah, they pretty much said, figure it out yourself. They're, free to do whatever. The supplicants of the games, those with masks, like Sunday, apparently, can break as many laws as they like, with impunity. Hey Sunday, are you willing to rob a bank for us? Could solve some problems.
Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, who knows what Sparksea is plotting. The longer we delay, the worse it could get. Better to rescue them as soon as possible. The Phantasmoon Moon Games. What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of this place? Why would AHA promote such a game?
For the lulz? What are you talking about? AHA is the aeon of elation that seems to use people's lives as a comedy show. You are the history buff. You are the one who reads the most on the universe, on the different happenings of the universe. You have to know more than us, and it all sounds horrible. Don't worry, I'm here with you. Well, we're not. We're gonna leave, but sure.
Whatever happens, keep me posted on how things go.
Okay, that's Dan Heng. Let us talk to Ting Yun.
Greetings, Benefactor. It's been many days since we met in Penacony, and I've been thinking of you day and night.
I appreciate that. Day and night, huh? Okay. Ting Yun, it's been a while. How are things these days? Yeah, you know what? How are things these days? You still kinda destruction-y?
Thank you for your concern. I'm doing well. Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. And look at that. It's brought us back together again. What fortune. I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, Benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me.
Okay. What kind of person is Madame Yao? She likes to be Batman, or, you know, ninja-y, appearing and disappearing randomly to screw with people.
Hard to say. Like the divinations she casts, she's a riddle shrouded in fog. Apart from the ever-absent Patina Justice, she's likely the most mysterious of the Arbiter Generals.
Patina Justice. Yo. Or something like that. I'm butchering it, I'm sure. Another Arbiter General mentioned. Interesting. How is Madame Yao treating you? How is Madame Yao treating you?
I'm sure there's no mortal danger. Please forgive my jest, Benefactor. Being around Madame Yao has gotten me into the habit of cracking jokes all the time.
No, she has almost gotten you killed already, so that's fair.
Her actions may seem inscrutable, but she always provides what you need ahead of time. That's why even those who grumble still carry out her orders with diligence. In truth, doesn't she seem more like a shrewd merchant than a diviner?
No. She seems more like a shifty card player, like a Venturine. I keep making that parallel, but I think they get along. Or hate each other fervently. Be fun to watch either way.
But then, when have any Arbiter Generals ever been ordinary?
Jing Yuan's pretty chill, all things considered. And I forget his name, but the old fire guy. He seems fine. Yeah. So no, it's basically just her. I'll drop by to see you when I get a chance.
Don't go back on your word, benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat.
Yeah, okay.
Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot if she disappears. It's growing late, so I'll take my leave now.
All right, that was Ting Yun, and she is not currently being held hostage, but man, it's hard to tell. Okay, Sunday, so how's the mask fit?
Mask of elation can reflect the shape of one's soul.
You know, it was a joke I was asking about the mask, but I guess that's the major topic. Sunday, can I take a look at your mask?
Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans' dreamscapes.
Did it just make bird noises at us? Also, fitting. Matches your wings. Okay, don't get too carried away now.
Don't worry, I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled by the honor of an audience with a deity.
Hello over there, Cody. Oh my god, what?
Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony.
The mask is great, right? It's supposedly ravens, but, I don't know. It's hilarious that they decided to, throw a bird mask on Sunday. Really leaning into the whole, bird boy jokes. Alright. Will we become enemies? Hopefully not.
There's no rule saying that supplicants of the Phantasm Moon Games have to fight each other, right?
Supposedly they can get along, although disaster does seem to happen.
On the contrary, for the elation, shouldn't laughter be a resonance that comes from within each other's hearts?
What's the deal with this mask anyway?
After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make the people of the Arcadia laugh with joy.
Let's see what we have here. Now would be the perfect moment. Sunday will now embark on the path of elation. Kinda seems that way.
That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration plans with her. Good luck.
All right. Little conversation with the bird boy himself, Sunday. All right, Himiko. Let's, figure out where this tavern is.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Cienjo General, the Stellaron Hunters, and the Nameless.
That's a lot of factions again.
Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasm Moon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparksy.
Supposedly.
Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparksy entered the Phantasm Moon Games, and what sort of Sparksicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy.
Something dangerous, at least. So, how do we get into the tavern?
When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say The entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, or haven't found their destined path, can never step inside. This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there.
Well, that's quite the riddle. It makes no sense. Got any ideas? Huh. Okay, the riddles again. Rhymes worse than what Rappa comes up with. It's still not worse than Rappa.
So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
Got any leads? Not really. A long time ago, you scoffed to yourself. All right. Who even remembers after all this time, but you do remember. When Sparkle first met you, she told you a riddle.
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantus moon.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze at the sky?
I mean, it's actually pretty easy. It's the reflection in the water, but maybe something else? By watching the sky reflected in water. Oh, okay, so it is. By gazing at the reflected sky. Yeah, it could be any reflection, really.
Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook.
Oh, okay, so just like a waterway. Guess that's fair. All right, let's go find a brook.
Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them. Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dovebrook to wash her paintbrushes. Many later artists followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream.
There's the moon.
Looking at Dovebrook's scenery. Memories from my student days just come flooding back.
Himiko's student days. Tell me. Tell me. I want to hear all about it. Let's be a little less needy.
They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dovebrook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students.
Okay, but my question is, were you one of the hooligans? Did you have a pompadour?
I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, I would occasionally get into scraps with the thugs on the streets.
Ah, you were a hooligan. Sort of.
The people who fell into the Dovebrook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like it was just yesterday.
What kind of metaphor are you going for here? The people who fell into Dovebrook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts? How many people fell in this place? Are the guardrails actually necessary? Okay. Himiko, noodle master. I thought it was coffee with her. A thug falling into the water. What a scene. Yeah, it seems like you threw a bunch of people in the river. Cool. Kinda here for it.
Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself.
Ah.
Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went.
Okay, so the Energizer Bunny, as it were? Good to know.
In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dovebrook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden?
It's gonna be under the water or something. Alright, find an entrance to a hidden tavern. Oh, it's just one of these things. Never mind. Right, they're all over the place. Go 2D and, yeah. Can just anybody do this? It's a little bit odd that... Treasure? It's a little bit odd that,
Next customer.
nobody's looked at the very obvious, pipe. You know, the Mario reference and gone, we could probably just go in there.
According to the business card, the tavern...
Oh, okay. Apparently we have a new mechanic. Reflection in the water. In interplanar jump, there are special water surfaces. Some special imaginae, such as the platforms with eyes, will appear in the water's reflection. When Trailblaze-amon can stand on. Where Trailblaze? Amon. So apparently it's either a Pokemon or a Digimon. Good to know. And use them to explore more areas.
Is near the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side of the river.
Now it should... Maybe? Okay, so I can just step on... Okay, well that car killed me, that's fun. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I guess the reflections in the water are just tangible objects. Good to know. I'm gonna try not to get killed this time. Oh! And it killed me again. Okay, cars are bad. Anyway, let's get out of the death trap.
Hail the new civic order to everyone.
And
Hey,
a drunk
folks.
man.
Have y'all heard the joke about the Dovebrook?
Huh. No, drunk man in plaid pants. Come on, tell us.
Yeah, one day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach, the Dovebrook blocked his path. With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth. Oh, pure flowing waters, please do not swallow me.
They're very poetic for a drunkard.
A voice from the Dovebrook replied, "There's a pedestal of light upon the water. Step on it and you can cross." The criminal wept. What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, I'll fall in and drown. Guess how the Dovebrook answered him. The Dovebrook said, "You're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal?"
Well, at least he's making himself laugh. That's the important thing. What are you even talking about? He's drunk. He has no idea. What are you implying? That supposedly you can step on the moon? Well, in the water? That's such a dry joke. Yeah, it barely counts as a joke, really. What are you talking about?
It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long as I can make you laugh.
You're gonna need to try again then.
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern?
He certainly looks like a fool.
Maybe if we find the fragile moon he mentioned, we'll find the way into the tavern.
The moon's reflection.
Fragile
so
moon.
fragile
Got
it
it.
shatters at a touch.
I mean, the moon is reflecting.
Sparkle's riddle says this. Whether looking up or down, they all see the same phantasm moon when gazing at the sky. We've gazed at the sky already, so next...
We go find where the phantasm moon is.
From this angle, the moon's reflection is right here. It does look strange in the water.
I mean, it's rippled, but otherwise...
If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be the door lock. Come on, let's take a closer look at this strange moon.
Step into the reflection in the water, take a closer look. I guess we'll take a closer look.
Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection.
Okay, we're just riding on a boat right now, but sure. I'm not reading anything this little guy is saying. No. Thank you. I didn't actually listen to a single thing you said. I was collecting coins. Sorry. Bye. It's like how I treat Uber drivers. I barely converse. I feel bad.
Looks like the fools are guarding the moon's shadow tight. Shatter the moon lock, and we're one step closer to the tavern.
Okay, I guess we blow this up. Seems a little dangerous. Oh well. Oh, we're in the moon's reflection. That's it. This whole area is supposedly the moon's reflection. Gotcha.
Let's try
Stop
again.
following that.
Something's back there. Is that a key? The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change. Look, the tavern's shadow has appeared.
Okay, so the moon turned into a key, a pixel art key, that just unlocked another path. Cool. A little convoluted. Alright. Well, let's hit the tavern. Are we doing
good.
Tai Chi over here? Or just on ecstasy or something? I mean, it's either surprisingly okay but not fantastic Tai Chi, or they're absolutely high out of their goddamn minds. Or both. Could be a different martial art too. But mainly looks like Tai Chi.
If we follow this path ahead, we should reach the tavern.
They don't really care for you stepping on them, do they? Oh, that makes you a little dizzy.
Watch out! I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
Does that mean we are not susceptible to fall damage? Because that was kind of a high... It's fine. Hey, we didn't die. Huh. World's End Tavern. So you're telling me that Sampo and Sparkle had to turn into a small raccoon to get in here too? Because that's hilarious to me. Okay, well, we know that character.
So this is the World's End Tavern.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely mistaken.
Stumbling fool. Yeah.
Like a single grape on a great bunch, this is just the part where the tavern connects to this world.
Sorry, but this looks like a regular lounge.
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an Arcadia either, but who's complaining? Life goes on, doesn't it? If you're looking for something that's true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of astronautical engineering on it. Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I've seen you in the news.
Why is Stell so proud of being called a raccoon all the time? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What raccoon? I'm the galactic baseballer. Yeah, you're a raccoon. Nice to meet you.
Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
Really? From the Express?
You're not so freaking way enthusiast, are you?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
Do they even have the sense of humor? Hey, can I get your autograph?
Sign the sole of my foot. I'll never wash it again.
Somebody on the writing team has a foot fetish, don't they? Sign the sole of my foot, I'll never wash it again? You don't happen to look like a purple grape, do you?
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
No, Sparkle's actually threatening.
Oh, well, if it isn't little Sparkle. We've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Okay, childish a little bit.
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no?
Huh. So, she didn't just kill him, right? Yeah! He vanished and is possibly dead. It's hilarious. These people are weird. What did you do to him? Is he still alive? Did he just say your joke? Okay, I'm very curious about that, but the more pressing question is, hey, is he still alive?
Alive-ish. It depends on how you define alive. Most fools won't even admit they're alive. So he isn't exactly dead either.
That is the biggest non-answer I've ever heard. So, you're just insane, aren't you? Okay. So don't mess with the small woman that will murder you because you made a bad comment about her. Okay, cool. All right, and they all left.
Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
How come you haven't killed the version of yourself that's out there then, if you can just do that? Yeah, so his mask is just going to be sitting there on the floor. Stumbling fool. The staggering fool lies quietly on the ground. Compared to before, he's become small and thin, a size perfect for carrying around. Huh? Okay. Hey. Ashvile, narrator. You gonna interact?
The man's wary gaze sizes up the young person before him for a moment. He offers a slight nod in greeting. Your curious gaze circles him. Is that thing by his side a talking monkey?
Well, we are curious about a slumber nana monkey. Oh, excuse me. A slumber nana monkey. That's what they were called. Your monkey can talk. Yeah, no, we're more curious about the fact that you're, one of those guys.
What's that?
It's a thing that invaded Paperfold University. Dr. Primitive was involved, I think. It was bad.
Kid, I believe you're confusing me with some other primates you've met.
You're not a primate, you're a monkey. You do have a long tail. So, a little different.
Sorry, my mistake.
No, we're definitely not confusing a goddamn thing. It's the same model. But I guess he's supposed to be an imagine and not a slumber nana monkey. Huh? Keeping these terms in my head is driving me crazy. Also, we keep ending up accidentally offending everybody, so that's fun too. Hey, Sparkle, you gonna kill anybody else while we're here?
All right, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be?
I don't trust any of the liquor in this place. Is that fair? I'm underage. A glass of water, please. Give me the strongest and most hardcore drink you've got. Nope. That'll probably be pure rubbing alcohol or just straight poison. No thanks. I'd like to stay sober. Depends on the day. Let's cut to the chase. How about that one?
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking. Did you find anything on Sparksy?
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute. Sparksy. She did come here disguised as me.
Oh, okay.
I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. Old Gio told me that a week ago, I came here and took a few things. Among them was a vial of mimetic virus.
A vial of mimetic virus. We were just talking about slumber nana monkeys. Oh, crap.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and distort March and Weld's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
Well, it's a little interesting. Instead of the assumption that they were just, like, brainwashed by magical elation powers. No, she just unleashed a virus on them. So, more outbreak, less... not witch doctor, what am I trying to say? Less, magician. I don't know. Hypnotist? Hypnotist. There we go. That's the word. Okay. She wants to turn everybody into monkeys. No, I think this is a different mimetic virus. She wants to turn everyone into fools, possibly. She wants to undercut Dr. Primitive's business. Probably not. Anyways, fools, huh?
Close enough. This so-called Sparksicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Actually, I do have a slightly different question, more serious question for Sparkle. Why did you have a mimetic virus in something contained, I'm assuming, in a locker in this place? Where'd you get a hold of a mimetic virus? Why would... Who am I kidding? She just killed a person in front of us.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Let's move. Stay close.
Which way? Oh, this is a door. Okay. I am the one who knocks. We're doing a Breaking Bad reference now. All right. I am the one who knocks.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. If you want to pass, then amuse me.
Abandon all despair. All right. A little bit nicer than abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
By the way, hate to ask, you're not Aha themselves, are you?
Holy shit, they've banned the Aeon from messing around in this place and going through the door. That is amazing. No. That's right, I am Aha. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah.
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
Oh god, no, he is destructive. They are destructive. It is destructive.
You're wrong. It's not that they are unwelcome. See that? The fools put up a sign over there. Aha and mourning actors stay clear from the door. Stay clear!
Why?
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to Aha went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the Pact of Elation.
That... They banned their own god from the tavern? I mean, it's a hell of a joke.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless. The message is loud and clear, though.
We're impetulant? Can't say that word right. Children who, can't handle anything responsibly?
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is Aha, and none is a mourning actor.
We actually don't know if Stell is a... I mean, she's a Stellaron, so probably not Aha.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? It's not someone else pretending to be Sparkle? I can't tell, and I don't care.
This door is surprisingly chatty.
Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke. I've been waiting for the one joke that can cure my melancholy.
Okay. 3 college students are walking down the street. 2 students walk into a bar. The third one ducks. No. Nothing. Yeah, that's all I could remember offhand.
Now, amuse me.
Okay, you let out a deep sigh. Looks like you'll have to show them what you're made of. A joke? Want a joke? No way. Okay. Be a doorable and open the door now. Oh, I hate that so much. That's a pun. That's not a joke. Okay, let's try a joke.
And then?
I said it. A joke.
You're an idiot. You're... Whew. Wow. Hey, I can laugh and be annoyed at the same time. Good job. The door fell silent for a moment.
Oh, poor child. A bad joke is more pitiful than melancholy.
Yeah. Okay. Want a joke? No way.
What?
Didn't catch it? No joke, Mr. Doorway, or there's no way I'll tell a joke? Interpret it as you like. By Akavili above. I can't believe I've come to explaining jokes to a door.
I'm as confused as the door. The door fell silent for a moment, struck by your terrible joke. It suddenly burst into a terrifying laugh, like being hit by a barrage of machine gun fire. Okay, before falling into a deathly silence. All right, I guess they finally got the joke. Be adorable and open the door now. God, I hate you. It's just a door. What a lame joke, collector. Maybe there's just some uninspired stand-up comedian hiding behind it, stealing inspiration from everyone who walks through. Door won't open. Well, that's not adorable. Can't do a drummer's rim shot, so just move on.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna break you open.
Like, seriously? All right, hat. Actually, pen, I guess. Okay, well, we just assaulted a door.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective's assistant.
Yeah, the monkey is clearly the detective here. You're just a weird vampire man.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You can thank him for that. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money, you know.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. He might have seen them in the news. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung, the Nameless from the Astral Express.
Oh, right. Sunday is keeping his face hidden, supposedly, despite the fact that he's never done it once and has wings on his head and a halo. So yeah, they saw Don Hung.
Costide. We owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hung. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. So, which of these 3 is Don Hung? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's ready to stir up trouble at any moment?
Yeah, Sparkle does enter the room looking for a fight, doesn't she?
No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess.
None of them, you idiot.
I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Don can mean red. So Don Hung is the lady with red hair, right?
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of these three is Dan Heng. Oh, do you even watch the news?
I mean, I don't suppose there's great, phone signal inside a deep freeze. Didn't seem like there was a TV in there either.
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Oh god, he's a conspiracy theorist. Get back in the freezer.
Ugh, let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Dan Heng's actions. It's like someone wiped them clean. So I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew. Maybe following their trail will lead to clues about the mask.
Nice work, Mr. Wren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
So, we know, I suppose they don't know this, that Sunday already put on the mask and it's worthless to the Stellaron Hunters. So he's still going to take the case and find a mask that can't be used. He's not getting paid, is he?
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
We didn't actually tell a joke, though. We just assaulted the door. Then again, you turned a man into, nothing. So, maybe assault is funny to you. Eh, depending on the occasion, maybe it is. I don't know, physical comedy can be funny.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep, you know your stuff, man.
Just heard some rumors, that's all.
How can liquor be distilled from jokes, from laughter? Does it contain sugar? I guess jokes can be sweet, or something. I don't know, man. And we're at a concert, or a rave.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star.
Bliss Star. All right.
The heart of the tavern, Plain Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter going.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand why AHA doesn't give a shit about you people. You've made a bar and a club, and you just find yourself funny. So, you know, you're pretty insufferable people, really.
If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body.
Sure. Bliss Star?
That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the Phantom moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a real eye-opener.
It's a disco ball. It's a big-ass disco ball like this is the 70s. Sure, man, whatever.
Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the Bliss Star with a steel frame around it and seal it inside the world in canvas.
Okay. Doesn't the drinksmith care about this nonsense? Who? Can't AHA take care of this place? Why would they care?
You know how the masked fools are. Spiking drinks with hot sauce and tossing firecrackers down the toilet.
So they just destroy this place constantly?
Being a drinksmith is a tough gig. No one volunteers. Since Braji vanished, the fools have been drawing lots to take turns as temporary drinksmiths.
Okay. Guess Braji was the previous drinksmith.
This fool you're talking about. It wouldn't happen to be Sparksy, would it?
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparksy was there.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place is that?
It sounds like a golden toilet, but maybe it's something more.
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice. Let's go see it for yourself.
Okay, so we got a little rave going on down there. Or several of them. Why are many of them small? Like, children? Maybe they're Pepeshi. Not crazy, right? Some of those look like kids. Alright, it's weird. Whatever. More reading material I'll never get around to reading. Okay. That just looks like something from Weathering Waves, a tacit mark or something. Hopefully we'll find out what it is. Alright, 2D. Okay. Click the button right... click the bottom right corner to enter the performance interface. Oh no, we have to play music now, don't we?
Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
Okay, now we have DDR. Great, rhythm games, huh? This is the Masked Fool's marvelous tool. Play a melody with it, and something magical will happen. Okay. Oh, for God's sakes. Up, up, down, down, left, left, right, right, A, B, start. I thought it was left, right, A, B, start.
The steel frame actually
Something like
opened.
That. Okay, bizarre melody. During interplanar jump gameplay, players can open the bizarre melody at the right time and perform. If the performance matches the score, unexpected effects will be triggered, and the score will be automatically collected into music score collected. Okay. Perform using the 8 directional buttons in the interface, or click music scores collected. To view the scores you've collected in game, to play them quickly. Okay, so it's more of just a input device, button input, not DDR. Well, that's nice at least. I thought I'd have to do it in time or something. In the worlds affected by interplanar jump, there are hidden scores composed of special sequences that you'll need to discover through various means. Whether or not you actually find the score in the game, you can trigger their effect as long as play these special scores correctly as long as you play these special scores correctly within the bizarre melody. Okay, cool. So just hit the buttons that it tells you to hit. Fun.
The Wispay here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Hold up. Oh. Need treasure. There we go. And the coin will get left. Alright. Yeah. So what is this thing? It's cool, whatever it is. We're not actually going to a bathroom, are we?
Please laugh. He'll do anything. So many sinks?
God damn it.
Why bring us here?
The Golden Confessional is actually going to be a toilet. Yep, it's a goddamn toilet. Hey, I called that shit at least. That was not a pun. That was not intended.
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here.
Bomb's first drop. I don't want to know what that's a reference to. We're in a bathroom right now. That or it's even more horrifying.
The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
It's a communal bathroom. I'm guessing because of the heavy drinking, it's more for vomiting in than the other options. Because otherwise, the fact that they're across from each other is truly terrifying. That or you're all a bit exhibitionists, and you're just sort of like cool that way. In which case, you do you, but I don't... We're good. Anyway, terrifying thoughts aside, wait, isn't this just a bathroom? Yep. A golden throne. Yep. Phew, it doesn't smell as bad as I imagined. Well, that's good. I don't know where to go with this. It's just a bathroom.
The Golden Confessional is the Golden Confessional, not some random bathroom.
You're standing on a president's toilet right now. Shut up. Also, you're probably gonna get sued. You might want to look around for documents, though.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. Sparkle said you'd be coming to the tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy.
Yeah, so now we're finding out officially that Sampo is a masked fool. I guess we didn't know that before. Well, the Trailblazer didn't.
And a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
Because you never did. We also hate you. Sampo, it's you. I knew I'd find you here. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
You knew? And what made you link me to this place? Oh, that's kinda harsh, sis.
You need to shut up.
Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor. Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for HELP. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her. Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Jesus Christ. The over-the-top acting is, whew, over the top. But it works. Yeah, actually, that's fair. Turnabout is fair play, isn't it, Sparkle?
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
We knew all of this already. He's just pointing it out and mocking you.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
Did Sparkle lose her mask? She has one on her head.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparksy left behind.
I'm not digging around in shit. Both literal and figuratively.
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Here, dig up worries. Yep. Don't make this kind of joke. Don't make this kind of jokes? Don't make these kind of jokes.
I'm not joking.
Then call a plumber.
Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy.
Mentally healthy? Is the mental health in the room with us? Because I see none of it.
Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's First Drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go.
Still just sounds like you're shitting in these things.
That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
Oh, that's... So you just take a substance to make yourselves forget about the immoral actions? Okay, so you're all just high all the time. Good to know.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparksy's worries and catch her thoughts before she acts?
Still just sounds like a septic cleaner. Somebody clean out a septic tank. They don't get paid enough for that work.
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. Huh? What's wrong, ma'am? You don't look so hot.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill.
Is that a poop knife? Have we devolved into poop jokes? Do we have a sparkle-headed poop knife to dig through the memoria in the biggest fucking floating quotation marks I can put up? Okay. Yep. We have devolved into poop jokes.
Oh, sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, this one.
Well, that looks painful.
Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory. Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions. But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparksy was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
I hate everything about this. God damn you. With so many toilets, where do we start? We don't start. We don't do this. I'm actually not disgusted by most things like this. It doesn't really bother me. I've dealt with too many animals and people in these sorts of situations. I hate cleaning stuff up, though. God damn you, Sampo. I hate you.
Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
Luck. I feel so lucky right now.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
I'm gonna shove this drill up your ass. I hope you know that.
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course it works. Don't you trust your old pal, Sempo?
This drill is absolutely going up his ass after we're done. No other thrones to be looked at. There actually are bathrooms in the bathroom. And they're crowded with people. Oh my god, these people are weird. At least one of them's locked.
Are we gonna have a bladder competition today?
They're playing games in the...
La La noodles are the loudest.
I guess bathroom humor, ha, is a source of comedy. Toilet treasure hunt. Okay. Violent splashing sounds come from the bucket. It's not a bucket, but sure. As if human worries were about to burst forth. Suddenly, something emerges from the sewer. Is this what's bothering Sparksy? What in the world is this?
Watch out, sis! Must be some weird thing a fool dumped into the sewers, huh? Ugh. Which irresponsible exorcist did this? The tavern sewer system is not a dump.
Yeah, it quite literally is. Also, poor woman.
We can do it!
Guide with a rainbow bread. Have some sunshine.
I shall remember this warmth.
Me.
Maybe we should switch the team up
Look
next.
here. Trust me. We can do
I've been using
anything.
this one since Amphorius, so.
Rise and
Quite
shine.
Embrace a new life.
But it does make things go a little quicker, I suppose.
Reach the end of the story. In
So
your
that
own
was unique. A woman popped out of the toilet.
Cheers to your tragedy. Give me a glass of today's bad taste joke.
Toilet treasure hunt. Well, there's a cat occupying it, but guess we're doing this. Violent splashing sounds come from the bucket, as if human worries were about to burst forth. Suddenly, something emerges from the sewer. Come forth, Sparksy's worries. What in the world is this?
What? That doesn't seem like something she'd be worried about.
Huh.
After going through all this trouble to sneak in, thought I'd go down in a blaze of glory if I got caught. What the heck is going on with this place? Have the masked fools really fallen this far?
Evidently, yes. You are?
Me? I'm a mourning actor. Isn't it obvious?
No, I thought that was IPC wear. Not in the least. What exactly makes you mourning? Sure.
Can't you tell? I'm very sad right now.
Well, melancholic. So, melancholy, yeah.
Let me tell you about my tragic mission. After the tavern issued a ban on mourning actors, I painstakingly snuck in here to reveal to them the truth that destiny is eternally sorrowful.
So the mourning actors are just depressed clowns? Do they make everybody else laugh and they're depressed, or is it just a bummer all the way down? Well, you pulled it off.
I failed. I smashed every obstacle during the infiltration, only for the outcome to smash me. Yesterday, I went on stage at the bar and revealed my true identity to everyone and told them a tragic tale, bracing myself for their harshest punishment and farthest exile. But these fools kept whistling from below, and some bought me several rounds. Someone even came up on stage to hug me, praising me as the unprecedented masked fool.
Damn. They, validated your existence, and that really screwed up your whole vibe, huh?
This is utterly humiliating.
Sounds rough.
Today's bad taste joke.
Okay, I genuinely don't know how to handle that one. Let's go, check out the Golden Throne. You draw near the throne that is radiating an aura of supreme power. It's unquestionably made of solid gold. Doubtful. It would tarnish, it would dent, it would be just a horrible nightmare to be solid gold. Then again, maybe the masked fools are just rich assholes like rich assholes. in the real world and care more about the value than the functionality. Every atom that makes it up came from neutron star collisions and supernova bursts. Yeah, kind of. Yet the masked fools forged these precious treasures, out of the way, please, girl, into vessels to hold human worries. Yeah, we're still going with that, huh? Perhaps, in their eyes, this was their way of playing a cosmic joke. You know what? That is a very, I was gonna say intelligent, but that's not the word. Thoughtful, thought-provoking, clever in a very weird way kind of joke. We're gonna take precious metals, something rare and with a unique existence, and make it a literal shitter. Cover it in, worries. Yep, you guys all suck. You notice a problem. Compared to the towering throne, you're way too small to reach and dip the drill bit into the water. Oh my god, there really is water in it. Okay.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
He jumped, I'm sure.
Oh, right! Silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Well, I do want to see Rambo? Sampo or Sparkle. The hell I got an R from. Turn into a raccoon, but guess we're doing it. Shooting ability upgrade. Form switch bow upgrade. An item in interplanar jump that transforms the arrow shot in bow form into plungers, for fuck's sake. For the duration of the interplanar jump run. Plungers can be attached to the sides of certain platforms and will move along with them. Its original bow and arrow effect remains unchanged. Neat. Now we're firing literal plungers. Okay. You know, just in case anybody doesn't know this, because I'm old. Not that old, but whatever.
What's this?
Old enough.
Plunger?
Yeah, apparently. That the flat bottom style plungers are really more for sinks or cleanouts on like the floor of a basement, not for toilets. You want a bowl, a round with a sort of flared end. Not really flared, but protruding end for toilets. They work better. You can buy one at Home Depot or the internet. They work considerably better. You should always buy that. I see too many people with the flat kind. They don't work. They're not designed for that sort of task. Not that anybody cares, but we're talking about shit, so might as well learn some facts about, I don't know, toilet maintenance. Cool. Guess we get to get flushed now. The Golden Throne... The Golden Throne emanates a dazzling aura of authority. You're genuinely afraid you might slip and fall right into it. You forcefully thrust the drill bit into the toilet. Suddenly, the toilet starts gushing water violently, and something emerges from the drain. Come out, Sparksy's worries.
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared.
Neat. And it's not covered in shit.
What a rare sight. Sparksicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network.
What now?
Sorry, but we're your haters.
I see.
Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparksicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys?
But you had the mimetic virus. What were you gonna do with it?
How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. Listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles. They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval.
That does sound sad. Also comment online. So yeah, this is fitting.
Sparksy hears every wish, and she answers. During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
With a mimetic virus, by brainwashing them.
No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparksy. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, I think that was a quote from somebody, and it had more to do with the fact that people are, desperate for attention, and that the spread of information networks will give everybody a chance to seek that sort of validation, which is more or less what you're talking about.
Now, that moment has come. Sparksicon will turn every spectator into me!
So not monkeys this time. Good to know.
For reals? She plans to use a mimetic virus to turn everyone into herself? Ah, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very Sparkle.
Yeah.
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers!
Okay, I think you just roasted yourself with that comment, but you're not wrong.
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? I can't even force a smile.
Okay. This isn't elation. I mean, it's getting kind of funny. This is so elating. Sure.
Girl, what part of this is elating?
Mainly the fact that both of you are getting your, comeuppance? Where the hell did that word come from? Anyways, you're getting your just desserts.
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools, the IPC, or every me seeking joy on the Arcadian internet? Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasmoon games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Interastral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes.
Okay, so again, just seeking validation. Also, everybody's just bored, apparently. Good God, it really is just modern day, I don't know, internet culture.
So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong?
No, but social media be weird sometimes, I guess. Okay, anyways. Would a bundle of worries even recognize us? Don't know why we're asking that question now. Are you really just a bundle of worries? Sure. Are you really just a bundle of worries?
Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too.
Okay, well that's just straight up terrifying.
I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express cruise derailment at Sparksicon! I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Why did Stell just point at her? Oh, that's why.
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. They insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes they found online, saying they were absolutely hilarious. But all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
I don't think that's gallows humor.
Well,
Pretty
I'm
sure
not in a
gallows
hurry
humor
anyway.
is
Don't worry. Just
when
close your
something
eyes.
dark, potentially deadly, is
Night
humorous for varying reasons. Like somebody tripping and falling off of something and getting seriously injured. It can be funny how it happens. It doesn't have to be,
I choose you.
you know, just a goddamn snuff film that you laugh at.
Sunshine! May this
I think that pretty much just makes you a psychopath.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the sky!
Which admittedly is actually one of the indicators of somebody actually being a potential,
Meet again.
you know, psycho.
Embrace a new life.
Being interested in hurting animals or finding sources of films. Or a politician, apparently, if anybody's keeping track of that in the US. That just seems to be a
Listen,
thing, too.
Sparkle, you only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your thug. You owe me compensation for emotional damage.
If we could find an emotion on you, that'd be great.
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
No, I mean, if he's broke, he probably thinks about nothing but money. Then again, it's Sampo, so I don't care.
To think, plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this.
Psychotic and murdery? I mean, I expected it. Did you really not?
Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols? We'd never even heard of them.
Right, so 15 years ago, the internet was slightly less insane. But also, did you read the brochure about these games? Because I was given a brochure about these games, and everything just sounded awful.
Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home. Only to find home isn't where it used to be.
I get the feeling that maybe you just had that sort of rose-colored glasses effect going on with your childhood being here. Like, oh, I remember all of the good times and totally forgot about all of the horrible atrocities. Huh, okay. Himeko might be repressing some things. Either way, this is definitely not elation. What are you talking about? He blew up our train for a joke. Aha would find this hilarious.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell.
Yeah, that's kind of elation. I mean, the personification of that is standing next to you. It literally killed a man 15 minutes ago.
She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
No, you're not.
Since the fools stash dangerous things like mimetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures?
Hey, do you have an antivirus, Sparkle?
Ma'am, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station.
No, actually, I would expect Herta to be the one with the mimetic virus that has no cure. That would be right up her alley, actually. Why do we know so many crazy people?
But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
All right, all right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
You aren't coming with us?
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of. Well then, farewell, everyone.
Bye, Sampo.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Joke.
Fatal Joke? What kind of place is that?
I'm assuming it's in the name.
Maybe some kind of hospital.
A hospital called Fatal Joke. Yep, I buy that. Nameless Wisp-based Tower of Knowledge. Why do fools love toilet humor so much? God only knows. Don't worry. They just indiscriminately laugh at everything they can't digest. That's kind of funny. Even if Aha themselves showed up, they'd get stuffed in here and flushed away too. Probably. The wisdom of the Golden Throne. Alright, moving on. So let me check the stream real quick, make sure everything is working. Keep going.
Uh-huh.
But okay. Little disorienting.
This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well, it is a space-time maze, after all.
Okay, so it's a space-time maze for some reason. And plungers again.
Man, I really wish we had one of these light orbs on the Express.
Let me see if there's anything down here. There is. Also, did Stell say she wanted a light orb? She just wants a... what are those? Disco ball? No. Yeah. Okay. That is kind of cool, to be honest. It's just a door. It's just a different door.
Professor Skaven
But it's
from the
neat.
Department of Psychiatry. Please proceed to Consultation Room 7 immediately. We're one player short for a card game. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
And why does it look like a school's, you know, infirmary?
Well, because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart.
I'm not following at all.
Every
Sure.
time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults.
You people are horrifying.
For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep. They get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today?
A fake doctor. Fake? So, there aren't any real doctors here. Fake?
Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
You know what? Fair.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you.
The rules here are strange and terrifying.
Would Dr. Hartman from plastic surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from mental health care, please report to exam room 1. We're 1 player short for cards. Thank you.
Is this a theater or a hospital?
Kind of seems like a fever dream, but, you know.
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultations.
Okay, that seems sort of normal.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Miss Akavilli? Miss Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
Okay, so that's either a major lore dump and spoilers, or just inane bullshit from the, you know, jokester path.
They called you by name, Miss Akavilli. You might as well go take a look.
Are we just revealing things about our character that we shouldn't know, or might kind of have been hinted at before, or are they just screwing with us? Okay, Stell or Akavilli, let's go. Try not to walk on the blobs.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway.
God, I was
If you
just in the
wish to
hospital
dine,
yesterday.
please
This is
invite the hospital
fun.
director to join you.
You're finally back, Akavilli.
Yeah. What's up? Me and Aha don't have a great relationship.
I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. Continued observation will suffice.
Oh, cool. Who are you? Dr. Zhongshan. Shen? Dr. Zhongshan isn't. It's you. Okay. Who are you?
I'm your presiding physician.
Oh, I don't have memories.
Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there. Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, everyone who comes here says they're perfectly healthy.
Okay, so she's insane too.
I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore?
It seems more like an internal question you asked to yourself in a therapy session. So maybe the doctor is necessary.
By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users.
Oh my god. I might get a mimetic virus.
The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Okay. Thank you, Doctor. I will keep an eye on the Stellaron. Also, could you tell me about my past at all? And the whole being Akavilli thing? That's a little bit much.
Is
Okay.
Duo Mention City? How is that possible?
The tavern's spatial structure is bizarre to begin with. It's not that strange to see Duo-Mention City here.
Good to know. I also don't know what that sound is, but I hate it. Okay, medical disputes on the Ship of Fools. Enter the room and check the medical records. Or view the other patient's medical records. Is this the other patient's records? Or let's check the map real quick so I don't click on the wrong one, because I've done that 100 times. Doesn't help me at all. Okay, so the one I'm close to is the optional one.
Mr. David Day in Ward
All right.
4, please complete your discharge procedures as soon as possible.
You casually browse through the documents on your computer desktop. Finding these unarchived medical records are a real parade of characters. You are committing so many kinds of ethical violations right now. I don't actually know if the hospital would be responsible. It's a joke hospital in a tavern of the elation. There are no laws here. There is no morality. Okay. A patient claims to be Anna incarnate. Hey, is Sunday here? And those who give them a thumbs up are blessed past riders of the order. Okay. The next record is even more absurd. The patient claims that he is Anna, and that the person who claims to be Anna is actually Yaoshi, and has gone mad. Okay. The next page, the patient searches everywhere for the space bar, believing that their system lacks a jump function. Bit of a meta joke, because we can't jump. I guess we can when we're 2D. Oh, there's more. Okay. Medical record, Yao Guang. Oh, Jesus. Okay, interesting. Why do you have a medical record of a general? Name, Yao Guang. Sex, female. Also, yes, please. Homeland, Yao Chui. Species, humanoid. Category, celestial subspecies. Interesting. Her species is not... Well, I don't know if humans are a species in this game world. Department. Temporal department. Okay. Chief complaint. Patient suffers from an unusual chronological disease. The disease has lasted for 30 years and causes skips of space-time, inducing misplacement. The disease has temporarily been dubbed temporal dislocation. Oh my god, is she actually vanishing in and out? I thought she just liked being Batman. Okay, well now I feel bad. Huh. So she's just kind of popping in and out of time. Cool. Present illness. 30 years ago, the patient experienced an accident in an extrapolation array, leading to symptoms of temporal displacement. No similar cases have been reported to date. During episodes, the patient unconsciously deviates from their current space-time coordinates, leaping through the space-time continuum and reappearing at incorrect temporal points. According to previous diagnostic records, temporal displacement ranges approximately plus or minus 1 to 12 hours. Okay, accompanied by spatial displacement within a radius of 15 kilometers. The cause of the episodes remains unknown, and the pattern of occurrences is still unclear, though there is a suspected increase in frequency. Interesting. History. Infinite lifespan is a stable state, in a stable state, with no risk of becoming Mara-struck. Well, that's kind of a nice trade-off to disappearing and reappearing like you're a ninja. Follow-up report. The patient is in good spirits, with stable breathing, clear speech, and normal physical condition. There is no trend of disease progression. After wearing the Nexus Sapientia? Something like that. The frequency of displacement episodes has decreased. The patient's self-awareness remains uninterrupted during temporal leaps, and brain function remains highly active post-displacement, suggesting a possible maintained connection. Maintain connection with the space-time structure of the Decalight reflection barrier? Don't know what the hell that is. Following displacement episodes, the patient exhibits a temporary decrease in blood pressure and blood sugar. Oh, that's not good. You could pass out. Cardiopulmonary fluctuation and bone density remain unaffected by space-time displacement. Well, that's good. At least you're not having a heart attack or losing... what? I forget the disease with loss of bone density. Osteo something. Prescription. Carry sugar pills and ensure regular intake of sugar. Attached is a long-term permit. Declaration referred by the patient. Oh, rejected. Declaration rejected by the patient. Treatment. Schedule a visit to the clinic upon feeling unwell. Okay, so either this is all complete bullshit from the masked fools, or Yao Guang has a temporal displacement disease that's causing her to jump around in her own timeline by 1 to 12 hours. Which is a little bit weird, but apparently a thing she does.
No way. Are these General Yao Guang's medical records?
Oh yeah, everybody in here should absolutely lose their license. You instinctively look away. Bullshit, I read every bit of that. Some things are better left unknown. Oh, seriously? So it just... within the span of like 5 minutes, we've been referred to as Akavilli with a Stellaron condition, and found out that Yao Guang has a temporal condition where she's jumping through her own timeline. We could maybe look into that, you know, the whole thing where we can sort of maybe look at the Black Cats of Terminus and use them to go back in time. Maybe we're the answer to her problems, or maybe not. Anyways, investigating.
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First pile on the left.
You should not be letting us go through people's medical records. We can't be trusted. Clearly. Okay. Sparksy virus. Causes and treatment plans. Affected by the supplicant Sparksy, the Sparksy virus is spreading outward from Graphia Academy to surrounding areas. The Department of Aberration Defense has activated the Phantasmoon Games Emergency Response Plan, established quarantine zones, and is providing targeted treatment to infected citizens. Based on infection vectors, several preliminary treatment protocols have been established. All Academy mimetic treatment facilities are advised to reference these protocols when receiving patients. Details are outlined below. To ensure the safety of medical personnel, this report has been treated with mimetic scrubbing procedures and is safe to use. That's terrifying. Text-based transmission. Oh, cool. Infection vector and symptoms. The Sparksy virus possesses the ability to spread through written text. Upon viewing and comprehending the virus laden text, the mimetic agent infiltrates the patient's self-awareness, causing them to continuously repeat phrases such as "I love Sparksicle" and "I want to become Sparksicle." The condition worsens with each repetition, gradually transforming their self-awareness into that of Sparksicle. It should be noted that patients infected with via text are highly likely to have been exposed to compound infection from both auditory and visual mimetic vectors. Soundproofing measures must be strictly implemented during treatment. So earplugs then. Treatment plan: immediately isolate the patient to prevent secondary exposure to the mimetic virus. All treatment equipment must be disconnected from the network after mimetic decontamination. Then, following standard prescription procedures for textual memes, inject the patient with massive amounts of redundant, harmless information to dilute the overwrite the Sparksy virus in the patient's cognition. Text frequency should be maintained between 22 to 26 characters per second, with each treatment session controlled within 0.5 system hours. So you need to doom scroll on Twitter or Reddit? Alright, I can manage that one. Or I can just play one of these text-heavy games. Audio transmission, infection method, and symptoms. The least harmful variant with distinct phase differentiation. In phase 1, after hearing specific trigger words, a Sparksicle invades the auditory system, replacing all information and the patient hears with Sparksicle. In phase 2, all sounds produced by the patient are replaced with Sparksicle, and they become contagious. The transmission method at this phase is extremely covert. For example, patients will hide Sparksicle within their fragmented speech using patterns like, "Hey, what should we have for dinner tonight? How about spaghetti?" And meatballs with sickle sauce. Please exercise extreme caution. Extreme caution. Treatment plan: expose the patient to high noise environments. This will continuously disrupt the normal functions of their auditory organs. Alright. No need to worry about damage to the patient. We've imported advanced medical equipment from the Interastral Peace Corporation. There won't be any permanent residual damage. Then, the correction device will be used to control the patient's vocal organs. Okay. And force them to read the Intellitron Basic Emotion Test. And explain the rules until the patient is free from the mimetic influence. Wow, the second one seems so much worse. The treatment plan is to read the Intellitron Basic Emotion Test. Forcibly. Alright. Visual transmission, infection pathway, and symptoms. High-risk infection type. When the patient is exposed to patterns containing the Sparksy virus on the network, their cognition will rapidly become infected. Memes will cover their visual senses. Oh my god, like pop-ups in your eyes or in your brain. Ugh. I mean, we've all seen plenty of bad memes, causing the patient to perceive all faces as Sparksy, and their own face will also shift into being Sparksy. Additionally, there are also extremely dangerous infected individuals who will sport Sparksy on the surface of their retinas. Ooh, okay. That's a little creepy. And anyone they gaze upon will become infected. Wow, that just seems horrifying. Treatment plan: enclose the patient in a dark room and separate them from direct visual contact. Use counter-mimetic images provided by the IPC to train patients with visual functions to precisely remove the mimetic virus engraved in their visual systems. Okay. Currently, the Sparksy virus continues to spread, with potential of mimetic mutation. That would be bad. If any unusual situations are discovered, report them immediately to the Department of Aberration Defense. Do not attempt to handle it on your own. So this is from the Department of Aberration Defense? You know, well, I guess it was the police specifically who blew us off, not the Aberration Defense people.
Are there already victims in the city?
It seems that way. There were also a bunch of people that were freaking out about Sparksy before. Maybe they weren't just fans, maybe they were infected. Also, she's standing over there ominously.
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping patient 0 face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
What happened?
What's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
Yeah, you're not.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence.
Yeah, you're kind of a masochist, huh?
Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime,
Sadist.
why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Okay, so Sparksy's doing this, isn't she?
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack.
Miss Sparkle, please wait in this room until the consultation is complete.
Okay. Medical disputes on the Ship of Fools. Talk with Sparkle's fellow patients. Okay, they're just behind these. Check in with the patient on the right.
Sparkle, you're back!
Smiling mask. What?
You seem happy.
Is it really happy? Also, what?
Yeah, I'm keeping my spirits high, just like she asked. Sparkle, you're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty, rage, or pain. You told me that I just need to smile, no matter what.
Well, that seems terrifying. Truly terrifying. Just smile no matter what. No matter how bad it hurts, no matter how bad it gets, just slap a smile on and make everybody else feel better.
I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? Right now, I just want to scream, to cry, to shout. I just want to devour you all.
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
And why are they so angry?
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
I don't think that's true. Okay, well, that was fun. Let's try the leftmost one.
Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness as me?
Weak mask. Also, why is it just a person there? And then a floating mask. Is the person part of the mask, or is the person just there? Sweetie, stop it. Hey. Chill.
What illness do you have? I once suffered from a disease called Fool.
What kind of disease is Fool?
A masked fool named Sparkle grew out of me, slowly becoming one with me. She used me to bear all the pain caused by her performances, left me battered and bruised, while she slipped away from everything. But I was lucky enough to find this tumor called Sparkle. And I expelled this malignant growth from my body.
I think you just called got called a tumor. So that's fun.
You're just a tool I discarded.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
Okay, I can talk to her. I'm gonna see what the middle one has to say. Probably something else horrible.
Sparkle, do you still remember me? More people got my name right today than in the past week. I'm so touched. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll mask.
The Sparkle Roll? Yeah, this one is a bit different.
The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless eager gazes. So why would you cruelly cast me aside? Please, wear me once more. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Do yourself a favor and stay down.
Okay, now we'll talk to the
All
doc.
doctors and patients.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality. Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving.
Oh well, throw her in the trash.
But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free at last.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
She's not just your visual persona, or virtual persona. Is Sparksy also one of your fool's masks? Seems like it.
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long. Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day you won't be elating enough. That's why you drew Miss Sparksy and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath. And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a beautiful sight.
Yeah, the doctor's gotten infected, huh? Doctor, do you have a way to stop her? No, I think the doctor's been infected.
Stop? You mean treat? Yes? Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
Okay, so you just straight up are Sparksy, aren't you?
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear, right?
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin, after all. But as for Sparksy, I can't say for sure. During SparksyCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
You masked fools are really insane, huh?
And if I say no?
then I'll have to be impolite.
Huh.
Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here? Gray hair. Ma'am, Navigator. A little help?
We will miss you.
You need me! I can help you defeat Sparksy!
Yeah,
Hey! What's going on? Why am I
we're
pinned
probably not gonna kill her for this. Right? Yeah,
Gray
probably
hair.
not.
Ma'am, Navigator. A little help?
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparksy all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but a part of our destiny crafted by our own hands. It might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. The moment of masking one's face. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am. Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle. At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right? You're not actually going to press it, right?
I'm contemplating.
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Don't press the button. Press the button. Frantically smash the button. Huh. Damn. What do we do? Is this one of those choices that literally ends the game? Or is it just a joke? Oh, I'm curious. I don't really want to kill Sparkle. Frantically smash buttons is alluring. No, we'll be the hero. We'll just go with don't press the button. It's one of those decisions in an RPG where you're like, I want to play evil, but I just can't bring myself to do it.
I knew it. Gray hair. You're still that same warm-hearted gray hair I know. Psst. Let me tell you something. While no one was looking, I already popped the battery out of the button. This was a test, and you passed.
Okay.
Since the fool made her choice, she must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right?
So this was just a nothing burger? This was just nothing? We're just done? Alright, fine. Take all my, I don't know, agency away.
If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
Yeah, she does have an orbital cannon. Apparently. Doesn't do a lot of damage nowadays, though.
There's a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop Sparksicon.
What's with this applause?
Have we been watched the whole time?
Bravo!
Department of Psychiatry.
What?
Please proceed to consultation room 7 immediately.
What's going on? Step forward and smash the glass.
That's hilarious!
Okay.
So the audience watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
Apparently the answer is just yes.
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment. In every unseen corner, countless judging eyes are watching, diagnosing, and writing their own prescriptions.
Okay, you went way too serious with that one.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried. You said you had a way to stop Sparksy. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
Why? Okay. What's that? Why would you go against yourself?
I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a way to stop me before that day comes.
Interesting foresight. Should probably do something about that before you become a terror, but we're here now.
On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool. In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time.
Interesting.
I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary.
Yeah.
You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
Okay. Hey, Yoon Lee, the hell are you doing here?
This is too much already.
Stell, it really is you. I heard the Astral Express made its way to Planicadia. Planicadia? Yeah. And was planning to find you and Mars 7th to hang out. Didn't expect to run into you here in the tavern. At the tavern. Yoon Lee, what are you doing here? This isn't really a place for kids. Isn't it obvious? I came along with Madame Yao's Yu Chui delegation. You came with Madame Yao? I don't believe you. You're just another person that can transform themselves, right? Nestor always says that the 10,000 miles of travel beats 10,000 swings of the sword. What? So I figured, since I'm here, I might as well see a few new places and experience something fresh. You know, the spatial birdishes? I don't know. Here in Planetadia are amazing. I've tried Dreamless Coffee and Meatballs these past few days, and they're just as good as the Xianzhou's Berry Pheasant Skewers. Okay. The folks at the Golden Confessional are all hilarious. They're so polite, and they talk so smoothly. Oh. That's why I couldn't. Okay, special fur dishes, so Bolite. There we go. You're one of them. Oops, slip of the tongue. For reasonable. For reasonable? Well, I hate your name. Hee. Looks like you caught me, boss. Guess I'll have to reveal my true name. For reasonable. I took a vacation to come here, have fun. Even cast a transformation spell to make it more interesting. But you went and interrupted me, boss. Since you've interrupted my act, you'll just have to be part of the show. You're gonna fight me?
This is being
Oh, what a little shit.
We could do it.
But also why?
Break's over.
Life is not so fragile. Wilt here.
Recite the phantasmic transform! Sign the contract, yeah! Rise and shine.
There we go.
Embrace a new life.
Now, dragon. Boss, how heartless. Even my dad never hit me. Yeah, well, don't mouth off next time. That's a horrible thing to say. Sorry. Wait, that's not right. I was drawn on an assembly line, so I don't have a dad. Oh, so that's how you're made. Okay, cool. Awesome. Imaginae are terrifying. I must find somewhere to ponder these nonsensical questions. Bye. If you want me back at the magazine, wait until my vacation's over. Okay, so one of the Furbo that works at my news paper. I guess it's a newspaper, journalistic organization. What the hell is it? Tabloids? Paper? I don't know. One of them decided to assault me in a movie theater. Hospital. We're gonna move on. Okay. What do we have here? Paraprints. This is the one who didn't like me very much. Beep boop, a frontline reporter, bringing fresh intel. Oh, right, we did send them here. Oh my god. Are people now turning into her? This is bad news. Something weird is happening to all of the students in the school. This Furbo thinks I'm getting infected too. I can't breathe. Okay. Anything unusual? You think? Have you seen a student with pink hair? Have you seen a male teacher wearing... Have you seen a student with pink hair? Human students have way too many hair colors. I can't tell which one you're looking for, but this Furbo will keep trying. Something's not right. They're taking down the wave mural from the school. Beep, beep, detecting movement and heading towards this Furbo's position. Do remember my contributions to the club, President. Talk later. Yeah, that sounds bad.